So what's special about this one is they start out with a Saboteur, who does a ton of damage as a scout. And they have a market in the middle. Capture Age shows the market as a female villager. Oh, that's not right. Let's do that in game. Oh, in game it just has a blank icon with no actual icon. But all right, so we as a market as a female villager in the middle, and the players start with saboteurs as scouts. They're not petards; they're saboteurs, which actually have a much bigger attack radius. Does the water around it? That's just ice. Maybe ships can sail on that. Emoji's going to be coming forward to do some scouting. Just going straight across to see what's up in the middle. They can trade with that at some point if they want. Good thing I still have these Rex hanging around in my folder, because I have something to cast. Anyway, I think we can speed the Dark Age up a bit. Let's see if we can get through this series. I don't think the wolves attack the saboteurs because they are siege units. But you see, there's lots of nice fish in the outside, so Saracens will have the better navy, but Celts will have the better eco for water. Saracens could maybe do something surprising with their market, but oh. Here's T90 trying to find something nice to do with his saboteur. Oh, he's gonna scout his opponent. Any strategy with the saboteur? This could be a nice strategy. Try to lame your opponent's Ville. You could kill the boar and get all the food off of it. The saboteur is a hero, so it does heal. It's not like you can kill it easily. Oh, you can lame some llamas with it. That's good use of the saboteur. Run under the TC and kill all the sheep? That's an option. I think it's better to kill Vills, though. You're not going to destroy the TC. Oh, look at this. Your opponent has a lumber camp. You're just going to be all clandestine and hide behind that tree. The tree has boots. No one will ever notice that. And he's going to come over here. We can slow this down a bit.
Kid.
And what, there's 5 Vills on that lumber camp. And how many is he going to get? He got 4 Vills on that lumber camp. Boom. So 1 left. It would have been better had he actually killed the lumber camp, because that would have been another 100 wood. But anyway, the difference is Emoji, he is impressed. The chat filter is filtering his thoughts. Doesn't filter holy shit, but it filters whatever that word was. Anyway, the difference is Emoji has docked and T90 has not. Emoji needs to be looking for some revenge, though. He probably thought it's like Petard, and then Petard got caught in the chat filter. Another one of those in-game names that can't be written in the chat. It wouldn't let you say blue. And it's just gonna force you to do that and change the color. No more blue for you. Now, Mojo, he wants this, but look, T90, he's smart. He has split up his villagers onto separate trees. That's one big forage bush with almost 400 food in it. He sees the Vil. T90's like, oh, maybe if I attack it, I can kill it and lose only 1 Vil. But no, it's going to get away. If it could hit all the Vils under the TC, that would be epic. T90's doing loom, and he's walling in the lumber camp. He wants to keep those Vils safe. Next time there's a tutorial, we won't even say, click the soldier, then right-click near the blue flag. Thick push indeed. Now he's thinking, 2 Vils in a lumber camp, that'd be pretty good. I mean, with the fish, Moji actually has taken a Vil lead. So I think he's actually in a very good spot. Oh, thank you, Tony C953, for the follow. Moji still needs to find something to do with his saboteur. Oh, what's this over here? That's 5 Vils on a mining camp. That's 5 Vils on a straggler. He has options. I don't think you can just dive the TC, though, because the Vills can garrison. The T90 sees this. There's more Vills going out there. Oh, he could have killed the barracks. That would have been a good 175. He's thinking about it. Oh, no, the Vills are running back to the TC. And he deletes the barracks. He doesn't want it getting killed. He's playing around. We build the barracks over there. What's the Saboteur going to do? He needs to do something with it. He's been -5 Vills for a while. The earlier you kill the Vills, the better. And he's going to go for the mining camp. And 3 Vills and a mining camp. That actually might be better than 4 Vills, because this one didn't kill the lumber camp. And the HP loss doesn't really matter. Oh, look at that. T90 had built a secret lumber camp down there. He was hoping that the petard, or the Saboteur, wouldn't find it. Oh, he's trying to break through the wall. That ain't gonna happen. No sneak for you. What upgrade now for T90? But Modri is the Celts. It does look a bit ahead. I don't remember entirely how this game plays out. 2 docks for T90. He's going fires, but he's not gonna get to his opponent anytime soon. Modri's gonna go all the way around the back of the back, while T90 is grouping up his fires and sending him forward. I think T90 probably didn't scout the dock from... Oh, he did. He does know where the dock is with his Saboteur. He's fishing now. What does the middle market do? You can trade with it later on, but it doesn't actually do anything other than stand there. But we'll clean up Modri's fires. Modri had to go a bit too far to get here. Should keep all of his fish alive. Some high-speed casting until the game really starts. 1 skirmisher forward. More fires for T90. You have some llamas there. Modri's first up to castle. T90's just clicking up now. Fire ship out for Modri. Oh, he's getting attacked by the wolf. Village is trying to wall herself in, but she is just stopped. She just gave up there. So demo out now, fire ships out now. Modri should be able to defend for this and keep his ships alive. T90's up by 5 villages, but that lead will go away as he advances to the castle age. He rebuilt that mining camp. Villagers not afraid of the explosion that destroyed this last mining camp. Heading right back to work over there. Hopefully T90 has updated the proper workplace safety features necessary to keep the mine running. And, well, fire ship's getting in, trying to snipe some fish, but going to be picked off by Modri. We'll see Modri adding in the second TC. Fish give you the food to produce villagers. A scuffle over there, but the fire ship's in now for T90, so his dock will be safe. Modri with a 6-vill lead and a bit of a score lead, but still anyone's game. Saracen's interesting civ against Celts, I think, because they have monks to counter the siege onagers and whatever other siege the Celts want to add in other than rams. But then again, siege onagers are a good counter to Mamelukes, but Mamelukes are a good counter to the rams, so it can go different ways. Anyway, they're still just chasing around the outside as they're booming. Modri has now gotten the bigger boom, adding in, I guess, more docks for fish and that second TC earlier on. Super Splody Boys are now banned at T90's mining camp. He's going forward with a monk. Modri's just walling. T90 could get that relic. Actually, finds that relic. This could be a relic victory. 1 relic for him. This will be 1 relic for Modri. The monk just needs to abscond with it as the spearman runs away. I mean, the spearman will poke the monk, but it won't poke him that quickly. Oh, you get the conversion. Oh, and he has the monk now. Just get the relic back. He can get away, then he'll get this. Is there any atonement in? No. T90 gets that relic. He could go for the relic win. Villager's trying to stop the monk. What is his scouting? Oh, he just missed the relic there. If he had scouted that, He could go for the Relic win. Oh, he's not going to get the Relic, though. He's going to stop and try to use the Monk to stop the castle. Watching too many T-West videos. Not playing the objective. He's not going to use the Monk, and the castle will just be stopped by the Cav Archers. It's not like people actually make Mamelukes. Oh, Mamelukes are great. And now he will get the Relic. He just needs one more to start that countdown timer. I need to keep an eye on that one. Actually, I only saw this game up to the Saboteur, so I don't know how it goes. I just want to skip past the booming. And Modri should win, right? He has a 40 villager lead. He has a, what's that, a mangonel behind the TC? Yeah, hiding behind the TC so the fire ships can't find it. And a monk to convert there. Some wild Bactrian camels in the wilderness. Oh, a dire wolf. That's the special wolf we saw that is impossible to hit with crossbows, nearly. Alright, Mochi's up. He has his castles. Oh, T90. Oh, please, villagers, scout that relic. No, he's still one tile away. But the villas have to scatter on their way back, right? Like, they have to. What's that? T90's trying to dance with some Cav Archers, but the mangonels are... And the monk got a conversion, and the mangonel... Ooh, low HP there. Come on, villagers. Walk through that area of the map, find the relic. Mamelukes against Celts. Well, they can counter the Celt Paladin. Oh, wait, it's a dire wolf. So the Vills will not fight back automatically. And are the Vills gonna scout the relic? No, he's one tile away from seeing the relic. He could have gotten the relic victory, but he just doesn't scout it. Oh, wait, Moji has a relic too, never mind. There's another relic I didn't see. I got all excited for nothing. Well, I think Moji has the boom going on. What, T90 is pushing with the Cav Archers, taking out some of his farming eco. Cav Archer is a strong unit, but a very tricky unit to push into on these closed maps here. Moji will be at a lacking for wood, but he will have a castle up in this part of his eco defending it, and a bit of walling here would keep this top part safe too. Now he just needs to garrison the TC and shoot off that last Cav Archer, or finish it off with mangonels, and he's good. He's got the castle going up. And with that castle, he should be able to fend off the CA. Fire even getting there too, and the gate to trap them in near the fire. Beautiful by Modri. Woad Raider there even getting some hits in. So very well defended there, other than... Oh wait, that was T90's fire ship. I thought it was Modri's. I couldn't tell the sail color there. But mangonel shots will finish him off. Oof. 2 shots there. And Moji, with the huge eco lead, is up to Imp first. The lumber camp looks cozy. Mining camp looks cozy there. So does that one. Up T90 trying to split, trying to micro. Repairs coming in for Moji. He'll keep the mangonel alive. 3 Vil repairs, and T90 has to run. Got marshmallows on. Oh, that one? The one that's on fire. That capture age can't render the fire? Yeah, roast some marshmallows there. Alright, nothing much happening now. Time to build the castle. For T90, he's up to Imp. Has some villagers at least. He's not completely dead in terms of his eco. Moji's coming forward. He might not realize he can't build a castle on the ice. The Vills are just gonna idle there. Demos for T90 spinning around. Trying to 360 no-scope some mangonels, but that's not gonna happen. What, it is higher than 4 times? 4 plus epsilon times. Here comes some villagers. 5 times. Exactly. Here comes the demo. This could be a good demo shot. Oh, that's gonna be a good demo shot. That's a good demo. Some of the Vills go down. All but one of the mangoes go down. And that was a great use of demos there by T90. And Moji wants to get this castle. That's another good demo. And he gets a few woads there. Low HP on those ones. But now the Cav Archers, they can take out that mangonel. Moji gives up on the castle. He deletes it. T90's up to Imp. It'd be time for the trebs to start popping anyway. Those Vills, chased down by the Cav Archers. Moji throwing a bit. Some nice demos by T90, taking him back into the game. The real question is, who's the first brave soul to make a trade cart and trade with this market? I mean, this isn't Age 4, you don't do that from Feudal, but now you're an Imp. You can do Caravan, you can add some markets in the back and go for it. Can you capture it? Nope. It is Gaia, so either player could trade with it. T90 still messing around with ships in the back of Moji's base, but Moji's gonna make a castle and put an end to that. Moji still has a lot of wood down here, but he hasn't really controlled this area of his map so far. I guess the same could be said for T90. Has he finally scouted that relic? He can't do the relic victory, but he has scouted it. Hope he takes it. He is the monk. Oh, there's another demo. That one doesn't really get much. Now Moji's coming back onto the water. So now's the part where the Saracens could make their faster firing galleons and actually take an advantage on the water. He would probably need some demos mixed in, because he doesn't get fast fire ships of his own. He only gets fire ships. But if he could hold the water long enough and stall it out, he will have eventually 3 relics if he takes that one. And Bracer. I'm more concerned about fire ships from the Celts, though. Well, I don't think he really played passive so much as Moji did a good job of defending against the Cav Archer raids. And I mean, Cav Archers should be a decent unit here, but T90 needed a demo there. With some upgrades on his ships. Illumination? You don't have enough monks for that, I don't think. The Celt player doesn't have the siege yet. I think that's a bit of a mistake. I think he probably should have invested on the water and then tried to hold water. That probably would have been a better bet for him. The way this match works out. So now he's just going to be weighted by some Woad Raiders. Who are indeed in the blue color. The chat filter doesn't let people say. And well, he stopped the raid. Moji's just getting all of his Imperial Age techs. He has Careening. No, that's Castle Age tech. He does not have Dry Dock, but now he has the Galleons. He's got Chemistry coming in on them. Doesn't have Bracer. He's against fire ships, but no fast fires for Saracens. He'll be under his castle. And he can't push under the castle with fire ships. It'll just wreck them. Like that. And like that. He needs Galleons and he needs heavy demo. Saracen should get heavy demo. Yeah, 150 versus 66 Vills. Not the best. Indeed. T90 probably could have used more PCs. That is true. But chemistry is in. That means cannon galleons can be created. Don't see any, but I always do like seeing them. From what I've seen, they've stopped naming their DLCs after the cities where the DLCs take place. So that's probably just a random name. Or it's called Port because one of the guys who worked on the Portuguese Civ mod worked on it. I don't think that has anything to do with where it will take place or what civs there will be. Personally, I'm hoping that it's just campaigns and not new civs, but I feel like $5 for campaigns would be amazing. But $10 for 2 civs is not a very valuable deal. Should T90 wall more? T90 should probably resign. I think he's kind of dead. Speed this up. That's the nice thing about the Rex. You can speed it up when people are dead and refuse to resign. I mean, he does have some boats still, but... oh, look at Moji dancing the bills. Yeah, I agree. New civs every half a year is not a fun thing for me. Well, there is the GG. Wanted to watch the Saboteur game, but I think we'll go watch all of them. I have to scroll down really far now. Watched it already? Oh, hello, Bailo. Ooh, okay. So, oh, that's a lot of boars. We've seen this type of 500 food on each of those boars. The hills on the water, too. Lots of good fish there. Spanish do have siege ram. I would prefer Britain's, were it not a water map. Spanish late game would have the better water with their cannon galleons. Britain's early on might have the better water play, just because of their sheep bonus. They can get up a bit faster. But oh, that's a lot of boars. Those are not iron boars. Those are just boars that have been eaten their good diet. What's up here? More fruit bushes. Those are beefy boars. Oh, you also start with a scout, so I imagine you want to dock and go for fish, while also going for scouts on land. So they've both scouted the water and the shallows, so they both should be docking.
Servidora.
Tons and tons of food. Well, I guess you take the boar on this island and you transport here later on. You could TC this island and never have to build a farm. Oh, look at Moji. He wants to, they're gonna have a bit of a scout scuffle here. Moji wants to wall that off. Who will win this? Moji's gonna give up on it and run away. If he's sending a Vil, that makes sense, because then he'll have the Vil to kill the scout. Hills on water are goofy? That indeed. Okay, there's the Vil. And he's gonna try to wall that. I think he'll succeed. T90 has a Vil, though. He needs to speed wall. No Loom versus Loom. Oh, thank you, sub Navit, for the follow. Oh, so there's a bit of a fight there. Loom, so we can't engage. Nice.
Presto.
The maps in Hyper Random do kind of... Oh, look at this, the triple boar lore.
Monday?
The triple 500 food boar lore from Moji. Yeah, Hyper Random does seem to have kind of themes to some maps sometimes. The boar alive, you got Loom. He's gonna be killing 3 boars at once, but why not? You got that. Alright, Moji. You know, you just got 1,500 food under your TC. You're never gonna need a farm. And, well, he's not done. He can take more. He's got all those boars. He's got fish. I guess the bad part is, if you want to fight for water, you gotta move those Vils to wood. You will be able to get some, good scouts out. So I like Moji's start a lot more than T90's, simply because he has the fish already. And he has those boars. T90 going to wood, but he doesn't have any gold yet, so he's not in a position to fight for water. Can make 1 fire galley, but Moji won't have any problems defending from that. He's putting a house on the middle. We'll see another boar lore from him. Look at this. Well, we'll see. Can he go for 4? He is Loom. Could you realistically lure more than 3 at a time? Of course you can. So we'll have to, we'll show the Gaia player line of sight. As long as one of the boar or that bird has line of sight of the Vil, all of them will follow. T90's up to feudal, but time to shoot with the TC. And he killed it. Not like that, Modri. Well, he almost got it. Oh, there we go. 3 out of 4 and didn't lose a Vil. Good enough. Britain's Scout Rush isn't bad. It's not, but that's mostly because of their sheep bonus, letting them get the scouts out earlier. And because of the fact you can then transition to archers for a nice castle age once you get the farms up. In this type of situation, I would definitely favor the Spanish and the scouts. Or... We did see that game where ACCM started with the stable as an Aztecs player and made a very useful Zolotl warrior. Here comes the bear. Oh, the bear has food on it. The bear has food on this map. Not much, but Moji could lure that to his TC. Oh, that Vil's gonna die, though. Oh, now T90's in with scouts, but Moji's reinforcements will be much closer. The scouts have to run all the way around the lake. And we'll have some fire ships on the border. Players need to be aware of the hills. Woo woo woo. Oh, woo woo, the bear's gonna stand on that wall and block the scout from getting in. Oh, no, it's gonna run through the bear. Never mind. I thought that'd be a nice little wall there, but nope. Oh, we'll block scouts a bit. We'll make things awkward, at least. Moji got a few extra hits there, but he needs to turn those scouts around. And he does just in time. Moji's deleting the palisade so he can get through. Alright. Think of how fast you could gather food from the bear. You could gather 1 food per second. I mean, all those boars in the middle are nothing compared to that bear. Well, no, that's not true. They have a lot more food on them. But look at T90's economy. He's added in 8 farms. Moji's added in almost 8 boars. Micro next to the boar and hope your enemy attacks by accident. That's actually, I have lost scouts before because I've accidentally attacked wolves or boars. It is definitely a thing that can happen. Hill's going up. Scouts gonna turn and fight on the hill. Nice little fight there, but the Spanish scouts will, of course, scale a bit more nicely than do the Britain ones. If Moji could do bloodlines, which you probably do want. Oh, and there we go. The Vil is taking food from the bear. Moji likely doesn't notice that and wants the Vil to gather wood instead. Aw, doesn't even finish the wall. Scouts will be cleaned up over time. Let's see, Moji not up to the castle age yet because he doesn't have gold. We'll need to mine that gold or build a market. He wasn't prepared to have this much food. The classic double blacksmith. Moji. Well, T90 has apparently lost the water. He's just taking advantage of the Spanish bonus to build the double blacksmith faster. T90's gold is way safer than Moji's. That is a good point. And the scouts have been pretty aggressive so far. But now with the market, Moji will use the market and then click up, and he'll be up first. Armor might have been a bit aggressive considering his food count, but he will now sell some wood. And then with 1 more food... Oh, all those boar, but he needs 1 more food. Now click up. At least finish getting the bear meat. Well, now the gate's going up. Oh, that's true. They build the blacksmiths faster. They don't spend gold on the upgrades, so you can get them at the same time. He can immediately do forging and scale barding. At the same time, if he does bloodlines now, which he will have light cav with all the upgrades right away. More. Oh, 3 food per bear. What type of joke is this, Zetnus? Letting your map put 3 food on the predator animals. Double blacksmith is new meta. I saw Jordan do it in this tournament too, so maybe. Hope the new DLC you can milk cows. You just have to play Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, where you can collect the, what are they, like the bantha, and put them in the bantha pen. Oh, 3 food is enough to confuse the Vil. Oh, we got another triple boar lore, but a fire ship could get in the way. Oh, can the fire ship stop a triple boar lore? Not if the boar gets... Will the boar absorb any fire? No, it won't. Wait, how does that boar have 75 out of 75 HP and follow the Vil? You saw that, right? The boar was at full health and it was still chasing the villager. How did that happen?
Presta.
It just oh, the boars regen in the middle? What? What type of boar is this? It ticked up. Okay. Alright, Galactic Battlegrounds on Steam. Yeah, I think I have it. I might have gotten the GOG version. I forget which. You might have added a slow HP regen for Gaia animals. Oh boy. Polish bears. And thank you, Lamb Ribs, for the follow. Just gotta troll with everyone. I have to say, in a 1v1, I typically would prefer the Britons, but with the water in the middle and the Spanish ability to go for cannon galleons, I probably like them. Yeah, I'm definitely not hoping for AoE 4 stuff in AoE 2. I hope if they do make civs, they make AoE 2 civs and not AoE 4 civs. Looks perfect for the Mongols, yes, indeed. Well, the boars are there at the start. Zetnus meant that they regenerate their hit points. They don't regenerate more boars on the map. That's why the boar was hurt by the villager, then got back to 75 out of 75 HP. Hello, Night Thrower. It looks like 3 TCs for both players. Slight Vil lead for Modri. I want to see a transport ship and a TC on this island, but that's probably an unrealistic dream at this point. Nothing out on the DLC yet, other than Forgotten Empires had a job listing a while ago. And, oh, that's a lot of stone. 3 food on those bears. And we know it's called Porto internally, which is just a randomly chosen name and not revealing anything about the civs like the other names where they learned not to name their DLC code names after the civs and let people have, like, Prague and know what the civs were. Not from the horses, but from the bears. Ooh, T90's gonna gather food from the bear. He might not realize it, but he's doing it. He is pretty quickly. But there he goes. T90's gathering from the bear as well. Was the set played a while ago? Oh yeah, this was the qualifiers. This is pretty old. But it is still on the same patch, so I happen to have the Recs in my folder so we can watch them while we wait for the server maintenance to finish. Portuguese new DLC civ confirmed. Oh, those boars have a lot of food on down there, too. What is that buffalo? This map just has extra food all over the place. Look at those fruit bushes. Oh, yeah, these boars have 400 food. These boars have 500 food. And this bear has 3 food. How sad. Personally, I think we hit too many civs around the Raja's expansion. I think Forgotten and African Kingdoms were pretty good. And then Raja's felt like it was kind of stretching it. And then from DE, I don't really like the civs that were added. Yeah, that's the joke. The Portuguese are already in African kingdoms, so naming it Porto
Servidora.
clearly does not indicate the Portuguese will be added a second time. Although we do have Burgundians and Franks, so maybe they will be. Well, Ville count's still about even. I think both players are mostly booming.
Presto.
Oh, wait. Where are the relics? How many relics are there? Does Moji have access to a relic? Is that the only relic on the map? Oh, there's another relic up there. Alright, bit of a scuffle with some knights and pikes at the top, but still not much action going on. Oh, thank you, Batmatrix 17, and also Nana for the follow. Oh, Viper Quick Walls. Modri is the stack confirmed.
See?
Bear still sitting there menacingly. More food on those boys. Oh, Vil needs to turn and fight the scout. You'll win that fight. It's a weak scout.
Servidora.
Oh, not anymore. Bye, Vil. Oh, you did win.
Presta.
You're a Spanish Vil without supremacy, but you still won. Ratio of pikes to knights where they trade equally? I don't know.
Yay.
I don't think it's a like a ratio so much as like
Ready.
if you have 20 knights versus 20 pikes, the pikes will probably do okay. But if you have like 60 knights against 60 pikes, you probably don't want to take that fight with the knights just because of how many knights you're gonna lose. Even though it's still a 1-to-1 ratio. Oh, Modri is up to Imp, but so is T90. He'll be about 50 seconds slower. Oh, Modri going for the forward castle in the middle. Well, that will be nice to help him secure the water, but he will actually need to take the water. T90 nice and walled. Yep, Capture Age does not show Relic Victory. Is 2 relics to 0? Let me tab over. Oh, yes, let me go to, Alright. Let me go to the actual game. I'm gonna turn the game sound on. Oh, we got Britain's music. We have a Relic Victory for T90. And we got Capture Age. I'll just close that for the moment, and we'll watch it in the game. As we will see the Relic Victory, that T90. And that's why Modri's going so forward so aggressively. Is that T90 has the chance for a Relic Victory. Masters of Hyper Random is indeed standard victory. And we will finally see what I've wanted to see this entire time. A Relic Victory. T90, though, might not have realized that it was Relic Victory and has the monastery too far forward. T90 now with Britons. He's building the castles defensively. I thought Moji would have been in a great position here, but now he has to push into T90. And Britons are not the easiest civ to push once they get some longbows out. The problem that I do see, though, is that the monastery is very close to the water, and Spanish cannon galleons could be useful here. I don't know if Moji is a DM player who's familiar with how effective Spanish cannon galleons are, but the cannonball they fire, normally cannon galleons are super slow, but Spanish cannon galleons have a speedy projectile. It's like Portuguese arquebus, but on steroids. Thank you, Dandy Man, for the follow. And Lil Yathis, thank you for the follow. Yes, a single Spanish cannon galleon can end that, but he needs to go through the castle and then through the monastery. You can't just dive them under the castle. Fortified wall, T90 knows what's going down. He's played enough community games to know that he needs to look at that timer. Lithuanians basically take the Spanish texture and make it better. Well, without the conquistadors. Conquistadors are kind of key to the Spanish. Well, T90 is housed at 160. Modri still going. That castle is being trebed down. If that castle goes down, a single cannon galleon or transport for trebs can kill the monastery. Now here come pikemen into skirms. Pikemen do want to get an engagement on the trebs. These are Warwolf trebs though for the Britons, so he should win the treb fight. Even with the cannons coming out for Modri, it's such an awkward place to try to use the cannons. And with the repairs, the treb will stay alive for now, but not with Warwolf. And now the Britons can defend with their trebs. Oh, being in game, I can actually check. Where's the castle? I don't see the unique text there. No. 6.5 hour? Yeah, we're going at least probably another like 30 minutes or so. Or maybe I'll try to cast this at the end. I need to eat and then go to the gym tonight. T90 has the chance for the Relic victory. And let's see, Moji's not investing into the cannon galleons on the water, which I think as the Spanish are actually the unit he needs. Because he's not going to win a treb fight against Warwolf trebs. He's going to try to push in with bombard cannons, but the trebs can snipe them off. And that's halfway down to the Relic victory. Only 2 relics on the map. And there goes a treb. Cannons out. They can snipe off trebs. But, oh, the splash damage of the Briton trebs gets 2 cannons there. Mangonel kills the skirms. And if Moji's not adding in the cannon galleons, I think T90 has this. I think T90 actually has this Relic victory. Treb's going down. Warwolf Treb's still there. Moji's still trying to push on land, still doesn't have any water upgrades, but I think a few docks and cannon galleons probably would have won the game for him. Or at least stopped the Relic victory. A dock goes down. Cannon's trying to come in. Villagers want to come. I think Modri might want to get another castle up here. He has the stone for a castle. T90 is doing something in the blacksmith. He's doing scale barding armor. He's doing some light cav to deal with the skirms. And honestly, Modri could probably deal with just taking out some of those houses and diving the monastery. As long as he can reset the timer and buy himself more time. That treb could have one-shot the castle. It did. T90 with the plays to keep his Relic victory alive. Never build a castle next to your opponent's unpacked trebs. Just like never building it next to their mangonels or their bombard cannons. Moji probably could bombard cannon those houses, but he's just going to call the GG. He's calling the GG. The relics are too much. And T90's on the scoreboard. You think Warwolf should add more range to trebs as well? I think that would overlap with the Tatar bonus now, actually. So I think it's good how it is. It's a really powerful upgrade for the trebs. Oh, let's look at those achievements. Better KD at the end with the push. Moji with a better eco. But better castle age, better imp time. Better research count, but just couldn't push fast enough to stop the 686 relic gold of T90. 2-0 on the relics, and that's what mattered. There it was Genghis Khan. Oh, they start with the siege tower. All right, so water map. Normally, I think Vikings have an advantage here, but they don't have the fire galleys. So it can be very tricky to play these like Baltic-like aggressive Drush maps. There's not anything for a push in without cannons or siege rams, just not good enough to keep up with other civs. It does add a lot to pushes. It adds a lot if you get into a treb war like we saw that last game. The thing is, Trebs have 15% accuracy, so they're very bad at hitting other Trebs. But once you get Werewolf, you get 100% accuracy, so you win Treb versus Treb fights very easily. So when you get to the very common situation of two players race to Imp, they have castles next to each other, and they go for the Treb War, then Werewolf, if you have a back castle where you can do it, comes in very useful. Or even not like early Imp, because it's an Imp tech and you have to research it, but any of those like Trebs versus castles with Trebs that have to shoot at each other situations, then it really helps. Oh, thank you, Shiva Fire, M. Satulu, and Manov Steel for the follows. So we have a siege tower at the start. Forage bushes don't have much forage in them. Stone mines, this one's pathetic. This one has a castle each. They got one tile of gold. They got one tile of gold. Some safe back gold for each player, though. He's pushing a deer with the siege tower. T90 is using the siege tower to push the deer towards his TC, and that's a 210 food deer. That is a very valuable deer. And there we go. He gets it in. Is he gonna push more? I hope he does. He's going for it. Oh no, he's going to scout. So a nice feature of Capture Age, if I click a unit and I hold tab, I see the scouting of that player. Alright, have a good dinner to boost. See you later. He's gonna scout the dock. That's a good fishing ship for Moji, but that fish will actually run out pretty quickly. He's gonna scout the lumber camp. Oh, he's just gonna park it there and try to be annoying. And thank you, Baobab, for the follow. Oh, it did cause a Vilda path weird. Got a palisade wall, but he could hop it with the siege. Oh, could the Drush hop over that palisade wall with the siege tower? Oh, hop the wall, T90, go for it, go, get the Drush in there. Oh, he missed. He got to the outside, but he got a Vil. Oh wait, it wasn't fully walled. He hopped with the siege tower, but it didn't matter. Now, the microing the siege tower is to try to get the Drush to save the Vils. And he gets away. Alright, there's still one militia left. And he's just gonna run it around with the siege tower. Oh, he's gonna kill deer. Oh, those are 210 food deer, actually. That's a... He's not gonna lame them. He's gonna try to steal a deer? No, he's not. He's not Miguel.
Co přikazuješ? K vašim službám.
What do you think of adding some randomness to Britain Werewolf Trebs? Like fire will land in any area within the splash damage. That would... You would need to consider modding the way splash damage works currently. Because right now, if you don't give them 100% accuracy, every unit inside the splash radius has the accuracy % chance of taking damage, which I think would be kind of weird because some units near the shot won't take damage, but ones further away could. So as currently the game allows, I don't think that would be great. Okay, now he's using the siege tower. He's going to drop the militia out, fight the Vil, and get back in and run away. Yeah, weak Vil can hop into the siege tower too. Oh, he's going to hop out there. He's going to trap it with the siege tower. Alright. Not enough HP on the militia to get the kill, but he's going to try to trap it in and use the siege tower to block it. That would have been nice if he had more HP. And T90 is up to feudal. You need to come back, pick up some men-at-arms, then go forward again. The bonus where you heal on the rams. T90 has docked, but he has not made a single fishing ship. He's just going for the fires. Teuton's healing in siege. Oh, that could be a fun bonus. I think Teutons are in a good place, though. I don't think they really need to change. Imagine the most useless team bonus ram siege tower garrison units heal. Oh, now he's gonna lame the deers. Okay, he's gonna... Oh, Moji's gotta shoot them. They got 210 food on them. But he dropped the militia off from the siege tower to lame the deers. Nice. That siege tower militia has quite the adventure before finally succumbing to that female vill. Oh, scoreboard, you're right. Thank you, I need to update that. I'll have to edit the correct scoreboard in if I make a highlight of that. Oh, now Doc's paying off for T90. He's winning the water with the fires. And again, that's what I said about the Vikings. They don't win water in these tiny maps anymore because they lack the fires. Need longboats in the castle age. Moji's going to lose 5 fish. That's a big wood investment to lose your fish. Yeah, it would have been pretty huge to lame those deer before. I agree. Because then that's, what, 840 food that would have been lamed. Well, Fletching coming in. There's an archer in the tower now. Let's speed this up just a bit. Moji's coming forward. He's going to find the tower with the archers. This is the dangerous part because the fire galleys actually can come over here. Alright, so both players are microing archers around in their siege towers. Oh, look at that. Moji has gone for the double wall, so T90 cannot hop his archers over. Oh, T90, you need to go for the palisade trick and hop over there. There's a perfect spot for it. You place your palisade foundation there, and you hop your villagers between the tree and the house. It's actually a time that would have been useful. Alright, so you're saying to change the trap accuracy. The problem with that is that the way splash damage is calculated right now is tied in with the Treb's accuracy. So if you're going to change that, it would need to be a pretty significant change to the way they do siege engine splash damage, and I don't know if they have the development manpower actually to do that. But that would be an interesting thing to do. Siege towers should be able to attack other siege towers by bumping them. That might be the way to go. Alright, so he's getting more archers inside of his siege tower now, and he's going to use them to try to micro down these archers. He's hopping out. Oh, and he hops out. These archers from Moji are split up. And while they're split up, T90 can just hop in the siege tower and take the fight whenever he wants. Yeah, there he goes. And he's getting back in. Can't hop that gate. Can't hop those walls. Oh, but now he has the 4 versus 3 archer advantage, so he should win that fight. Oh, but here comes Moji's siege tower. Now he's going to try to rescue his archers by getting in? No. He's getting away. Well, it's not related to the Mangonel delete trick, but I think that Mangonel delete is something I would like fixed. Moji has fully double wall to prevent siege tower hops. Alright, yes. Well, not of age 2, but I do develop stuff.
Win.
Well, T90, I think he's at a good lead, up by 8 vills. Won't be to the castle age first, but not like Moji's going to be able to pressure him.
Oh.
He wants to develop something. Well, you have the fish all to yourself. Problem is there aren't that many fish. He wants to develop a bad kid. So you probably can develop a cold or an illness. I've done that too many times. Alright, fire galleys finally will take out Moji's tower. Ooh, the archers are trapped now. T90 has created a pen for them. Moji loses his siege tower, and the archers cannot get out because they're walled behind.
Co žádáš?
Needs to garrison the Vil there. Oh, don't let him get a Vil when they're trapped. She's gonna run away. He notices. Oh, and that army's now trapped.
Co přikazuješ?
T90 needs to bring his own siege tower back and then ungarrison from the ranges, and then he'll be able to kill that.
Ano.
Here it comes. Emoji's gonna try to break out of the gate. Is he gonna go through the gate, or is he gonna go over the wall? Oh no, he's just gonna ungarrison. Boring. So he can micro outside the walls. Boo. There, he's gonna use the gate. And well, that'll clean up. And here comes some Vils moving forward. And T90's still in a good spot. Yep, and Vikings lacking fire ship. That's why we did not put them number 1 on when we did Viper's Water tier list video. That's why we put them at number 2. Team games, they might be the best depending on map and Victoria necessity. But 1v1s, they definitely have situations where they fall flat. Fire's dodging the, or tanking the shot at least. Good mangonel there from Modri. The problem is if you start looking at the Vil count, Modri has now 1, 2, 3 TCs with a Viking, wheelbarrow, and handcart. T90 is go. Ooh, you get a demo. Oh, decent demo there.
Co přikazuješ?
Alright, now he's got a demo. Maybe you should repair those, I agree. He's got another. We'll need to win the mangonel fight here, and he will be downhill. Ooh, fire and delete. Nope, doesn't fire. Berserks would be pretty good against the Hussite wagons, but not against a combination of that with hand cannons. They definitely do not counter the Hoofnisa if it goes late.
Vašim službám. Ano. Vašim službám.
They can go Mux counter mangonels. That is a thing. Let's speed this up a bit. Mangonel's fighting the fires in the middle. Up here, here's another demo. It's gonna get 2 mangonels. Nice. Nice demo from T90. Best of 3 or best of 5? I think it's the best of 5. Pretty much any save with bombard cannons is really difficult for Vikings to deal with.
Ano. Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Vašim
Especially if
službám.
you combine bombard cannons with onagers. Yeah, Bohemians get chemistry and castle age. We see does T90 have it? That's why he has 5+3. So he has the extra attack on his crossbows there. Zio has a couple crossbows in the back being annoying. Mangonel will kill his own villager. T90's in a very good spot here, other than being down 10 vills. But he's being annoying in the back. He's taking good fights. Has the better KD. Did win the water. But I just worry about Modri's being Vikings. T90 has neither wheelbarrow nor handcart, so that 10 vil lead is more like a 15 vil lead. Can you do cannons in castle? Nope, those are still locked behind imp. But you can research chemistry and do them immediately upon hitting imp, similar to the Turks with their free chemistry. That's the Relic. Both players have Relics now. T90 39 on wood, 40 on wood. We'll be amassing quite a good amount of wood. Probably add in some farms. Modri, 2 vills on gold, but still floating 1,000. And he got the mining upgrades. Well, he is mining. Let's have a second TC. And let's see, how's this going to go from here? That's still pretty close. Vikings with a forward castle. He could retake the water in Imp. Looks like they had a bit of a pause. I mean, Modri, now with that castle, he could redock and get a few longboats to retake the water. T90 had added in some fishing traps there. Now that the lake is all fished out, fishing ships actually gather more quickly from the traps than they do from the fishing ships. What's the point of the Camel Gaia unit? It's to make the map look pretty, I guess. Dundee. Farm upgrades. No. Look at this. Look at how far from the dock those fish traps are. Those are some T90 fish traps. If I ever saw them. Look at that. You could have placed it so many tiles closer. Been more efficient. Yeah, no wonder he needs all that wood. He never did his farm upgrades. Oh, Snow Leopard's gonna get involved. Moji's Vil lead is continuing to climb, as is his upgrade lead. T90 going for the Nikov playstyle here, but I don't think it's gonna work out. He's still in a decent position. I think he has the civ advantage, but Moji has the option to retake the water. I wonder if he'll go for that, because some cannon galleons over here could really lock down T90's base at the front and stop him from taking this big pile of stone there. Luckily, he has no wheelbarrow. Slower farming saves him a ton of wood from not needing to rebuild them. Would actually count as Hussite wagons? Mangudai, maybe? Maybe Cataphracts could be a melee unit to kill them and survive the halbs. Huskarls could be okay, but then there still are hand cannons behind that. Onagers would counter them, but Onagers themselves get countered by the Hoofnisa and the Food Monks, so it's rough. Condottieri. Oh, that's a good option too. That's actually a very good option if you're Italians or have a team game with an Italian ally. Uh-oh. Here comes the Mangonel. T90's paying attention though. Modri's trying to sneak some skirms down here. Modri, though, is hitting Imp. T90 not up. He's close to clicking, but not there. This Viking's eco just paying off for Modri. Going skirms. Mangonel goes down, and not being Imp, T90 is still so far from bombard cannons. Oh, there you go. He's up with 3 minutes. He has chemistry, so 3 minutes until he can make a cannon. But can he hold out that long? And Moji push before then. The Trebs are popping. T90 doesn't even have any castles to be dropping. And Moji will push in, take the dock. More archery ranges in the back as for arbalests, but neither civ has thumb ring now. Okay, don't Mangonel your own castle, Modri. I have Mangonel my own castles like this before. That is dangerous, but it lives. Yeah, honestly, if he had done Horse Collar, he might have been in a pretty good position. Sometimes you forget about it when you win the water, and then you gotta add in the farms. Trying to get another demo. Well, is that enough to kill a Treb? No, it's not. Chemistry free? It's not free, but you can research it in the Castle Age. So he has it already for the crossbows. Turks are the ones with the free chemistry, yeah. And T90 is up, doing some handcart. But Emoji's had that for free for a while. Elite Skirm coming in. This doesn't look good for him. Trying to counterattack up here with his Kembos, but just not getting there. Yeah, Emoji's in the late game Arena Clown phase where he knows how to push. He has a great composition for pushing into the Vikings now with those skirms. As without the castles or rams or berserks, Vikings can struggle to deal with skirms. Is this the time for light cav? I think this is the time for GG. I think I'm just gonna speed this up. You know, he tried to come up to the top, but he's being chased away. He's lost his docks, so the most T90 fish traps you could ever have. Mangonels from Moji are coming forward. Could they get a good hit on the skirms? Now, T90 still has a decent economy, and he has out the bombard cannon, so he doesn't want to resign yet. Now the cannons could get into the Mangonels. They got one there. And after that initial push, this is where it's going to get really hard for Moji with those cannons. Oh, T90 does have a castle, but it's in the middle of nowhere, guarding some stone, and it's going to get shrubbed down. Our worthless stone pile. T90 builds a monastery to find a relic and run it away. Really like the Bohemian castle? Yeah, it's pretty nice. And now, Vikings, cannons, they have no way of killing them. T90 can get, he's got 4 of them, he can keep them alive. Now 4, that's the number you can really kill rams with them. Best option for sniping them, though, is just enough arbalests that you can dive their fire and get to them. No Hoofnisa, though. Oh, there's the skirm down. Cannons. Three of them? Doing work still. If a deer dies on shallow water, does it sink? Most units have different death animations for the shallow water, where like the blood kind of disperses into the water. Well, I guess it's not a different animation so much as a different particle effect. But you can still eat the deer if you kill it with your bills on there. T90, he's gotten to the bombard cannons, but it's a bit too late, I think. Doesn't have the resources to repair them. He's making a final stand. And speed this up as Moji pushes his. There's the GG. And very well played in the early game from T90, but a Viking player was able to boom despite the early losses and take their eco lead. Oh wait, it's the best of. Is it the best of 5 or best? This is not the losers bracket round 1. I don't even know what round this is. This is the. Let's see my graphics card. Where do I change that? There we go. This is the qualification stage something. I actually don't know how many games these are. There we go. All right. Ooh, it's an arena-like map. So this is the Modri experience. Teutons Cumins. All right. 1070 Ti. It was $300 when I bought it a couple years ago. Alright, so this is an arena map. We'll just speed up through the Dark Age a bit. Lots of food on the Ibexes, so T90 will go out to mill them. $300, as in that was a very small amount for that type of, or compared to today's prices. GPU prices have skyrocketed during COVID and supply shortages and expansions of cryptocurrency mining. So T90 milled the deer, or the ibexes, but does not have food under his TC, particularly because he does not actually have any boars after those he had earlier. And when he finds those goats, they'll only have 55 food on them. So we don't see any loom yet, and still no idle TC time, so he's kept it going, but he needs to force drop from these ibexes, which can be kind of awkward. Moji, meanwhile, has taken his berries, and also milling his ibexes. Aren't humans related to the Mongols? Depends on how you want to use the humans in a scenarios. You could make them related to the Mongols, or you could do what the campaign does and have them fight the Mongols. But lots of food on those forage bushes. Get through the arena start. So this is like a Michi map. I guess you want to wall this. Every single game I prefer your save except when you read. Oh wow, Moji with the trash talk. Well, he is an arena clown, so he does know how Teutons work on these types of maps. Yeah, Cumans were a Turkic steppe nomad people. But before the Cumans were added to the game, you probably would use the Mongols to represent that civ, were you to use them. So kind of a weird question to answer in Age of Empires terms. With the humanity. They start with a ninja as a scout, look at that. I don't think he has any special abilities. T90's not an arena player. He needs to play more arena. It's the best, like, 1v1 setting. Now that there's no longer a galley micro for Baltic because of fire galleys. Hog Ninja? I know, look at Ninja on the stream. I actually saw him at TwitchCon. Like, he and his group of security guards walked down the hallway past me a couple of years ago. His blue hair stands out. Alright, so Market Blacksmith from T90. Whereas, interestingly enough, humans from Moji are not going for the fast feudal. They're just building up. I think it has an attack bonus versus hero units. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, maybe attack bonus against the other ninja. It's kind of slow. Who is this ninja? Oh, maybe you saw him on Mixer then. He was there for a bit. Well, stable, and where's the second building? Moji, where's the second building? Green Showtail Warriors. They are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He has a 100 bonus against Samurai. Well, that will not be useful in this matchup. But Moji is up. Where's the second building? Oh, the blacksmith's over there. Alright. So Moji's up the castle. Has a scout nearby from that stable, so he will show the scout. Then you just have +9 versus hero. Prefer Moji's walls to T90's. I'd also prefer his farms. Well, T90 is up. His gold is kind of far forward, as is the stone. Moji's is a bit more towards the back, but his stone is also forward. Server maintenance is over? Oh, well, great. Maybe there'll be someone else we can post then after this game. Oh, yeah, I was speeding up through the Dark Age, yeah. We're just booming a bit. Not much going on Arena. That scout will see the TC from T90. Oh, 100 bonus against Samurai was a joke. I saw these in a custom scenario with, like, the Japanese where they actually had a bonus against Samurai. So I thought that might have actually been legit how the unit works. Anyway, Moji is now up to castle. So, kind of surprising going for the straight fast castle with the humans. Avoiding any type of eco bonus they might have had, and just adding in the TC now. I guess it might build faster now? Does it build at a normal speed now if you just add it in the castle age? That looks kind of normal. Well, T90 will have 3 TCs, so 3 TC boom with the Teutons. Well, I'll make it build at fast speed. There we go. And light cav from Modri.
Deleted.
He's gonna pick the spear and gonna run away from the monk. Needs to break the line of sight and the monk will stop the conversion. Actually, wait, if I click the ninja, is the ninja still alive? I don't think it is. Oh, wait, it is. Bonus damage. 2 against building, 2 against eagle warriors, 9 against heroes, and 9 melee attack. There we go. Capture rate shows this stuff. And armor, it has 1 melee and 1 pierce. I don't think I ever actually did a video on queuing TCs. The only TC video I had was when when the mangonels did like extra damage to the TCs. No, T90 lost the monk, despite the spears. The ninja a recolored karambit? Looks kind of similar to it the way it stands. So it probably is. Has some type of like flail as a weapon. Does T90 never patrol? I know he uses attack moves sometimes because he complained about it once. But other than that, I don't know. Or maybe that's he was just spectating it. Maybe he doesn't use it himself. You think feudal TC is kind of silly? I agree with you. I don't particularly like it as a bonus. Oh, thank you, Commando 3271 for the follow. Yeah, as in they didn't have to do any new animation work for the model. They just colored it differently and then had a new unit. It's how you save money when making graphics. Good counters for 2TC Arena Boom? I don't actually know. Depending on their map, sometimes very aggressive Castle Age pressure can work. But I feel like if they defend it well, they should still be ahead in eco if you try to 1TC all in. And then they'll just be able to get imp and run you down. I saw that in Doubt versus Slam in the Masters of Arena. So I feel like actually just out-booming them, like taking map control with the relics while they're in feudal, could be a good strategy too. Like if you can get like 4 or 5 relics, their scouts do move faster, but if you make your own scouts and they don't have any monks, then you can get relics. And then if you get to that point where you can have a good civ matchup, then you're okay. But here the human players going forward. How's this going up over here? And Moji will press his attack. Well, it depends on your civ matchup, right? If you have a good civ, then you can just kind of boom and get relics and defend until late game, and then out late game them. But that's very matchup dependent. 90 with the market walls, keeping the units out just a bit longer. Getting the defensive castle up. Has the Vil lead. Castle should be able to stop some of this pressure from now. Modri not close to imp yet. T90 fully walled down here. Things are looking kind of good for him. That is the ninja. It is a special scout for the hyper random map. Ninja goes down. Yeah, I had like a beta camel that had a %S in its unit name, like it was supposed to be replaced. Oh, there's a mangonel down. 1 for nothing. T90 can always do redemption on monks to convert mangonels. Oh, Imp on the way for Modri, though. T90 has a big Vil lead. Imp himself. He needs to get Imp in time to trap down that castle. He doesn't have the army to stop it. A lot of old campaigns have heroes with the normal troop models. Yeah, I think Joan of Arc was the only like real hero with a unique model in the campaigns. I think they kind of realized they couldn't afford to make all new models after that campaign. Well, Mochi up to Imp. Treb's about to start popping. And will the Teuton castles stand, or will they start dropping? Is it clever to make the castle forward? I don't think Kipchaks are the unit for winning this, because the onagers from the Teutons should counter them. The purpose of the castle being forward is so that he can make the Trebs forward and start trebbing while he has the Imperial Age advantage. It's purely to do exactly this. And now it's the second castle, so when T90 gets Imp, the Treb fight will be even. And now T90 will have to repair it until he hits Imp, and he'll be behind in the Treb war. It is 3 relics to nothing for Modri. Oh wait, 3 relics to nothing. Oh, you know what we have here? In a game where it's 3 relics to nothing. We have another relic victory. Let me close out a capture age. Modri could be trying to get his revenge. Let me turn the sound on in game. And it's relic victory time. Capture age doesn't give me a notification about that, but this is what the forward castles are. It's to punish T90 long enough so that he won't be able to break out and attack and get the relics. Alright, so Modri going to get his revenge as far as... Oh, if you click that, it brings you to the monastery. In terms of the relic victory. The game sound might be slightly at a different volume than it was in Capture Age. Let me know if it's too loud. But T90 is desperately trying to repair, but that's 4 Trebs out. And this is why the castles are forward. It's Trebuchet production, 4 Trebs, he's about to have 6 Trebs. T90 was behind in getting to Imp, he's behind in Treb numbers, and his castle's gonna go down. Would Crenellations reach the Trebs? Nope, Crenellations gives you castles 13 range, Trebs have 16. Or 13 when you get all of the blacksmith upgrades for range too. It can counter bombard cannons, but not trebuchets, because bombard cannons have 12 range or 13 with siege engineers. And now T90 has enough Trebs. Trebs destroy castles much better than they do Trebs, so T90 with 3 Trebs might actually kill this castle, and then be able to push against these Trebs. But the relic clock is ticking down on him. Castle's about to go down. He's deleting his walls so he can take fight with his pikemen. Doesn't want to fight under, or Modri doesn't want to fight in the open. He wants to be under the castle. So T90 wants to get the Trebs before they can run. They can reach normal cannon galleons? Yeah, I guess you need the upgraded cannon galleons for them. Like from Turks artillery. Because I think siege engineers doesn't affect them, and I forget if elite has more range. I think it's why, like in deathmatch, Teuton mirrors can be stalematy if they're on water maps, because you just get crenellations on the castles, and then you can never end because you got nothing to kill the castles with. And well, T90's taking a good fight with his pikemen. We'll clean up the Trebs. If this wasn't a relic victory, he might actually be in a position to win this game. But he only has 100 years left to push. The pikemen do so little damage to the Trebs. Okay, both of Moji's forward castles go down. So that's the situation where both players have basically traded their castles. Moji's still with the score lead, and he's going to have castles at home. And he basically just needs to spam enough units to keep his monastery safe. And right, ting 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 go the pikemen. As they try to poke the trebs. And 100 years remaining. Can T90 snipe a monastery? He now has the score lead. To do 5 to 6 layers of palisades. Oh, T90's Teutons, he just does onagers and he cuts. He knows how to get around Fat Slob. And here comes Men-at-Arms. Cumin Men-at-Arms to counter the pikemen. I guess that is an option. Cunningham would slow down, you're right. But, I mean, trebbing down those 2 castles also slowed him down. Now, is that close enough to the wall? Kipchaks here will deal with the pikemen pretty well. And, like, the thing is, he needs to push, and he needs to push fast. If this were a slower game, he'd be in a position to win right now. But it's not. He needs to keep that treb alive. He's trying to snipe. Let's check out his point of view. You do see the monastery, right? The castles are there. The Kipchaks are from behind. He's got 75 years to position the treb in a spot where he can deal with the Kipchaks. He needs more than just pikemen, though. Maybe if he has enough pikemen, he can take a fight. He's pushing Moji back. Moji has the outpost. Can he snipe down the monastery? Can he do it? Long swords are coming in. Moji will need to repair. The treb is bugging out in the pathfinding. Thanks, DE. But DE pathfinding at its finest right there. He's down to 34 pikemen. The treb still, it's found a place to deploy. Moji's sending a monk forward. What's he gonna do with that monk? Oh, but now the Kipchaks are on the other side of the palisade wall. Pikemen can't fight them now, and they will kill the treb. And Moji will repair. And I think that's it. And there's the GG from T90, and Moji takes the best of 3, getting revenge for the Relic victory. Or the best of 5 in 3 wins to 1, getting revenge for the Relic victory. I know, what a moment for that treb to bug out. But right decision by Moji, coming to the inside of the palisades where the pikemen were no longer a problem. Well, that was quite the interesting series. We saw the Saboteur as a scout. We saw the 2 Relic victories. That was nice. Let's see the stats. Moji with the better KD at the end just because of the pikeman push. But good job by T90 defending that early imp pressure. Those are 2 very nice forward castles from Moji.